G'day guys, and welcome to New York session market update video. Let me know how you went during London session down in the comments below. For me, I did not take any trades. I was scoping some GJ sells basically after this candle closed at the open, at just after Euro open actually, candle, second 30-minute candle, so the pre-London candle, but it never triggered me in. So spared what could have been a loss, but obviously. But nonetheless, we'll be looking at a similar sort of scenario moving forward today. Bear in mind, a lot of high impact news to come. Been a lot throughout the week, a lot throughout the day, a lot more to come for both the pound and the US dollar, so be wary of that. We've just had some also just in the last few minutes. So moving forward on GJ, quite simple. We've formed support at this point. We have now created equal high, tapping into that resistance to reject. We have formed support up near that resistance and a similar level over here to the left hand side. Now if we are to continue bullish, we'll respect this support and begin to head up. Not going to be easy buying it within the current area at current with the current price action, the way it's forming. Very choppy. Not likely going to have the margin, especially this long wick. If this candle closes back bearish above support, it's just going to make it a mess. Looking for buys within this area. Safer buys will probably either come back at the lows or back above the highs. As for the sells though, seeing reform support at this point here, we begin to pop below, break below this support. We've got clean traffic to the left. That point there, I feel it'd be nice options to take back down towards 190 to 40. So again, keep an eye on the news. Don't want to be trading right into the news or during it. So just keep an eye on that, but that's what I'll be looking at. Sells below, still buys above, and that's probably it for GJ. Looking at gold, same levels still apply. It's the same analysis really. Not all that keen on gold at the moment, to be honest. However, that previous candle did close back in a good way, to be honest. A bullish engulfing candle after we tapped into that support, grabbing that liquidity. If we begin to break above that previous candle's high, be a good option actually to buy at that point there. The only other option I see at this stage is if price starts to close above that 2,210 sort of level. Nice closure above it, tap in, continuation, just this previous drawing. And that could be also potential buy option at that point there. These are bullish candle wicks, they don't form resistance, so therefore I would ignore them and just look for closures above 2010, 245 for potential buys on gold. Now for the sells, if we pull up and reject that level, potentially look for to sell it. Otherwise, it's in such an overall uptrend, I'd rather just focus on the buys until we at least have the M30, or that even isn't going to flip for a long time. However, until really below 2,108 to 850, like as per the analysis or pre-London. Onto GU. So GU has made a move below this support. I wonder if there would have been options based on the 5-minute. Would have been tough. Now on GU, yeah, it's a bit tricky. What I probably prefer to see right now is, let me just remove some of this text box. Now, to be honest, I think there's a good chance it's going to pull back to retest that 4-hour resistance, which it has yet to do so since breaking out of yesterday. Around that 1.27580 roughly. I think price could come back down to that point there. It may pull back first of all to create a lower high. Also, that could be options to look for your sells from a bit higher up. Where could it pull back to? Essentially this point here, previous support price is just broken out of. That'd be a level I'd be looking for price to pull back to sell from 1.2790. And again, if it pulls back up towards the current daily candles high, potential sells from below the current daily candles high. So those sells below that point there. Otherwise, again, flip the structure, but it's still in an uptrend, still bullish. The bias does come down and tap into 1.27580, which I think is a good chance it will. Look for your catalyst within price action, potentially buy it back up towards the current daily candles high. So you're looking for buys above that point. And let's move on to finally, last but not least, let's have a look at NAS. NAS has well, it did make that move. As I mentioned earlier in the day, there's a high chance it will pull out to retest the highs at 18,420 roughly. We have since done so. Now it's a matter of waiting for that pullback, waiting for support to form. What we can see here is we've tapped into that previous level just over here to the left. Almost, pretty much tapped into it. I'd be looking for my potential buy catalyst, my buy options. I do feel there's a good chance it could pull back further though first, so don't rush it. I wouldn't just buy it on based off one candle closing back bullish. I'd want to see a little bit more than that if it does pull up just here. See something like there's a bit of resistance for a bit of consolidation. Let it form minor resistance, pop above it, and that could be your cue to look for a buy back up to the high. Otherwise, just be patient with it. Let it pull back down towards the 18,327, almost support above that level, and look for your catalyst and price action to buy. It's the same analysis as per pre-London basically on NAS. And if it does pull back to create a lower high, may not necessarily, but may pull back to 18,412 on that lower high, then I will look to sell it if we respect the current daily candles high. Sell it back down. So just a quick one for NY. Do trade safe. Again, hit the like button if you can. Let me know how you went for London session, and good luck trading into NY. For me, the best of the bunch at the moment is probably GJ. Gold making a nice move just now. Probably some of you hopefully are in a trade just now. I am not. Alrighty guys, trade safe, and I shall catch you tomorrow for a London session update video. Till then, peace my friends, and bye for now.